Hey guys, it's Charmeas from Charmed Bath and Body, and today I'm bringing you a special Valentine's Day DIY, heart-shaped bath bombs. You'll need to start off with 1 cup of baking soda. Then you can add a half a cup of citric acid, a half a cup of Epsom salt, and a half a cup of cornstarch. I use a whisk to mix it all together, but you'll also want to make sure you have no clumps. Now the easiest way to do that is put it all through a sifter, but I don't have one, so I just crush it with my fingers. Next, you'll add a skin-safe, bath-safe pigment. I got this mica from brambleberry.com. I'll link it below. I don't have a specific measurement on this one. I just kept adding it until I got the desired color. But keep in mind, it will get a little darker when you add your liquids. So I'm going to move that dry mixture to the side and start on my liquid mixture, which is 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil and 1 tablespoon of witch hazel. Then you'll just add a couple drops of fragrance. I use pink sugar type from Nature's Garden, but I also recommend Love Spell or Bite Me. Those two are also perfect for these bath bombs. And they're all from Nature's Garden, and I'll drop that link below. Now you'll combine your wet mixture and your dry mixture. Now you'll want to do that really slowly because you can start to activate your dry ingredients. Depending on the time of year, sometimes I do have to add another tablespoon of each of the oils just so that I can get the same consistency that I have here. So you just mix it with your hands until it's all perfectly mixed. When mixing, you'll want to get to the point where you can squeeze the mixture together and it won't break apart easily. If it does break apart easily, then you will need more oil or witch hazel. So I got this bath bomb mold from Etsy.com. I will also link that below. So now I'm just gonna add a few rose petals to the bottom of the mold and then add the mixture on top. So for this type of mold, you don't have to pack it into the mold, you just fill it up to the top. And if you wanna overfill it, then it'll just have a larger ring around it. I like to just keep mine pretty level. Then I'm going to pop it out of the mold and put it onto bubble wrap to dry for 4 to 8 hours. And if you let it dry too long, they will start to crack. So with this recipe, I actually can make one more, but what I'll do is put them in these other heart-shaped molds. They're much smaller and I never use them, so I'm gonna use them now. And you'll have to pack the mixture into the mold just like we did with the shower steamers tutorial. And you'll let that sit for 4 to 8 hours as well. All right, so I came back after about 6 hours. I think I could have left these ones in the mold for a little bit longer because they weren't all completely dry. I wouldn't actually recommend you using this type of mold for this recipe of bath bomb, but as you see, it's possible. And for packaging for these, I just put them in an airtight bag. Now, after the big bath bombs are completely dry, I decided to shrink wrap them because I think that's the best way to preserve them. I will link all the stuff that I used below. And there you have it, heart-shaped bath bombs.